record. I was good and settled into the stand at about 5:15. I shot that deer at 5 o'clock. And you know, when you see the small ones like that, Mama has got to be pretty close at hand. I just called my wife and told her we had some venison in the freezer. I feel pretty good about that shot. Matter of fact, I think I see some red leaves over there on the deer cane site. We're gonna sit tight. You know, if it was real super early season, it was warm, I would worry about that deer spoiling. But it's in the upper 50s and we've got a north wind. This is kind of a staging area back in here. It's really kind of shady this time of day, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and let that deer lie. Like I say, I feel pretty good about that shot. Thank you, Lord. Venison in the family meat locker. Healthy food for the family. Okay, I'm gonna see how quietly I can tell you the story. About 5:30 was when this started. I had a couple of really mature does come in behind me. So they were pretty much down one from me, almost. But the wind is out of the north and it's really light, so it's really of no consequence, really. Well, I toyed around with those does for several minutes. Finally, they took off. Next thing you know, I had this scrub. Oh, they're blowing on me there. I had this scrubby little buck come in and I start grunting at him. I'll see if I can dig up some trail cam pics of him for you. He's got a real funky little one side to him. And he'd be one I'd kind of like to take out of the gene pool. But I think I grunted at him just a little bit too hard. I'm gonna go ahead and get this camera mounted back up, and it's working on 6 o'clock. See what else happens. Alright, we are down out of the stand here. Or at least I am, right? And we have had a beautiful time here. I had, oh, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes after sunset, I had looked like a pair of pretty good bucks outside of that scrubby timber south of me, maybe 50 yards or so. I couldn't quite make them out in this early season brush, but I think it's a pair that I've been seeing on the trail cameras. So if I have an opportunity here, I'll go ahead and throw some of those pictures or video clips up for you. We are gonna take up the blood trail here, and I really don't expect it's going to be too hard to find. But I thought it would be kind of fun to do in the dark. So I was in the tree stand here. There we go. I don't know how well you can see that. There's the ladder.
And that deer was standing just back this way of the Cuddyback trail camera. So when I find some good blood, I will be sure and show you. Alright, there's our first bit of it there. And I'm pretty sure this is where that deer was standing when I took the shot. And I had previously ranged the Cuddyback trail camera at 18 yards, and I just paced over here 4 paces. So that deer might be a little different when we review the footage here, but that deer was probably standing somewhere between 14 and 15 yards when I popped it. Some blood there. Spraying out pretty good. All you hunters have seen blood before, right? Can you imagine how long this video will be, Dawn, if I keep doing this? I'm going to shut it off and follow this blood trail. I'll let you see the good stuff. I'd say it's probably been about 10 minutes maybe since we last spoke. And I'm starting to see it higher. Here, so we're getting ready to go kind of into a thicket. See what happens here. Well, I don't know how far we've come because I really haven't been pacing it. There's a good little splotch right there. And there's our arrow. Looks like it broke off. Well, onward. Alright, drug it out of the timber. Now I just need to run back over and grab the truck. Make it a whole lot easier.